Good morning, everyone. Well, it's kind of morning. It's 11 o'clock for me, and I wake up pretty late. So, anyways, check out my new shades. They're kind of like my old ones, but I like these better, and plus, I lost the other ones. So today I want to go over a few different things, all definitely aligned with each other. And this weekend and these past few days have just been a very spiritual and very growing experience for me. So I just really want to share that with everyone. Today we're going to go over using your negative quote unquote emotions for personal growth. And the reason that I say quote unquote because although it may feel, pressing and negative and kind of bringing your vibes down, it definitely is good and it's necessary for us to grow as beings. So I do think that they're very important and they're something that need to be paid more attention to. So I kind of went through this exercise, and a great friend of mine who has really good intuition actually sent it to me. So I kind of tweaked it in a way that makes more sense to me, and then I went through it. So I'm going to go through it that way, and I'm going to link his blog site as well so you can read why he kind of said to do this, and he gives more background into it as well. So there was a situation that really bothered me, and it's something that is habitual for me. It's something that it will randomly come up, and it does have to deal with one person in particular, and I just don't understand why this person is being brought up over and over. It's been for a few years now, and I think it's just time that this pattern needs to evaporate, and it has been slowly, but I just want to kind of get more to the root cause of it. So I made it into a separate situation, and so I didn't think about any of the other times that happened, but I thought about that one particular time, and I say, what was that? And it was because I there was a situation where I put my heart into a lot of what I did, and then she did something that wasn't, reciprocated the way that I wanted it to be. Sorry about that. My grandma had to come in and get something. So, the first question, what is a separated situation? And I just want to describe it in detail and understand and tell myself, what was the cause and why did I feel this way. And so I put in a lot of effort and made my heart vulnerable to her, and she didn't reciprocate with as much energy or in the way I wanted. And so for me to be able to put those words in like that and describe it to myself actually made a lot of more sense and explained it to me a lot better than I would have just thinking about it in my head. So it's definitely crucial to do that. And then my second question was, what are my immediate thoughts about the situation? So I just wrote down some immediate thoughts. She doesn't care about me. She doesn't put in the same effort and I put in for her. She isn't supportive of the things I'm doing. And these were just things that, immediately just triggered off in my head because of this. So then I go into the questions that this blog post asked me, and it's how do I feel? And so how do I feel about this separated situation? Not just the things that are going on, but in this separated situation that's happening. And so I just explain how my heart feels it. It feels pain, it feels heavy. I feel sad, I won't ever be with her, unhappy, just, things of that nature. And then I asked myself the second question. What would I have to believe is true in order to react to this in this way? Meaning this situation, and then taking into account that the feelings that I have. And I kind of So for this question, I actually take what my immediate thoughts about the situation were and I apply it because I feel like those are my beliefs in this scenario. So I write again. She doesn't care about me. She doesn't put in the same effort. She isn't supportive. Um, and then I ask myself the next question. Are there any deeper beliefs that are making me cause this? And so I think about it, and I'm aware that all of these are not have nothing to do with her, and they have everything to do with the feelings that I'm conveying, the thoughts that I have about other people, but more so about myself. So I apply it to me, and I feel like I just don't have enough support in general, and that I'm allowing other people to put their worth and what they think they're worth on me because there's a part of me that feels not worthy enough. Now, there's different parts of us, and it doesn't mean that I don't think I'm worthy in different senses, but in more of a romantic sense, I feel that I'm not as worthy, and it's definitely way more deeply rooted. Um, and then the last one I put, which was definitely a really great breakthrough for me, was being vulnerable causes pain. Let me say that one more time. Being vulnerable causes pain. That was a deeper belief that was making me feel this way. And so then the next question asks, does this belief still serve me? And the last one definitely doesn't. It doesn't help me, and I've definitely seen other instances where vulnerability actually helps me grow and helps me expand and, lets me really put my emotions out there. And I think that's so crucial as well. So then the last question was find out where the belief came from. And this belief, um, I had to race through my thoughts, and really, most of these thoughts come from inner child experiences. They come from really far back, just memories that we've kept with us for a long time. And I'll go into those memories in a minute, but there's one in particular that um, really rang to the vulnerability and why that causes pain. And when I was 5, my parents were separated, and there was a lot of animosity there, and it was just really a crazy situation. And there was one time that my dad obviously got in a fight with my mom, and he ran out of the door and he slammed it behind him. Little did he know that his 5-year-old, which was me, was running after him and saying, "Daddy, Daddy!" And my hand actually got slammed into the door. I don't remember anything else, I just remember that, and I'm sure that it hurt a lot, and that it hurt me a lot emotionally. So I obviously remember that clip, and I feel that it's very symbolic because it's me reaching out in vulnerability. I'm literally a little child that's really scared and sad and just wants my dad to be in the house. And I'm getting hurt by that. This door is literally being slammed in my face, being slammed on me, and it really just shows that, in that case, being 5 years old, I was vulnerable, and it hurt a lot. So it's just a memory that was there, but it holds a lot more meaning now that it doesn't have to, and now I can let it go. So the next part of this exercise is inner child work. And in order for me to really feel good about this and really let this go, I did another exercise that my sister actually told me about. And it's really going back into that situation, putting yourself as you are now, and looking at your inner child in that space, and just giving that child a hug, and just being there, and you can literally just, you know, hug yourself, make yourself feel good, and just tell yourself it's okay. And when you do that, you really release a lot, and it definitely made me feel better and made me. This is still working now. Sorry, my password. The screen just came up. But just doing that inner child work and just telling my inner child that it's really okay, and it's okay to have those feelings, and now I can let them go. So the last thing I want to cover before I head off, I know that I put a lot in this video, but I hope you'll watch all of it. But the last memory is about memories that I still hold, and memories that people still hold. And after I realized I had this memory, you know, I always remembered it, but I didn't understand its significance, and so it made me question other ones that I have. And each one holds a belief that you have about yourself. They hold something that you still think about today, and still form your opinions about certain things. So ask yourself why you have those beliefs. Ask yourself, what are they doing to you now? Are they helping you, or do you need to cut them out of your life? And not necessarily the memories, but why you're having them. So I hope that this helped you out, and it definitely helped me out. And this week was great. I went to Teal's workshop, and I did a lot of stuff with Direct Action Valhalla, and we're actually doing a crowdfunding. So please help support me, help support a great cause for the environment, and donate. I'll put some links down below. Thank you guys.